Hi, I'm Jack Hunter with WCAT here with Harrison Butker, kicker from the class of 2013, and the NFL draft is coming up this week, but you went and came and talked to the middle schoolers today. What did you talk to them about, and what message were you trying to get to them?
Yeah, I had a couple things I hit upon just thinking back to eighth grade and what I would want to hear. So the first thing was not being afraid of failure. Not being afraid to take an opportunity, to seize it, and no matter if you fail or to succeed, to learn from it and move on with that. The second point I made was only worrying about the things that you can control. And for me, that's your attitude and your effort. Those are the only two things you can control. You can't control the outcome. You can't control the result. You can't control success or failure. Only attitude and your effort. And the last thing that I talked about was having an understanding that there's a higher purpose to why we're here. We can't get caught up in this bubble of, this grade is the only thing that matters, or how I do in this game, this championship game is the only thing that matters. So understanding that we're here for more. For me, that's our relationships with others, that's our family members, and having an impact on them, maintaining our character, and not trying to sacrifice that for any type of gain, whatever that may be.
So you were at the combine, one of four kickers that were at the combine. How big of an achievement was it to be one of the four kickers at the combine? How do you think the combine went for you?
Yeah, that was a huge honor going to the combine. There were three other kickers there. Great guys, great kickers to be around. It was an awesome experience. Very busy. We were doing a lot. I think it was like our last day. We finally kicked. Did very well though. I did very well. I was 14 for 15 on field goals, and that's a huge thing for me is showing accuracy. I think my first three seasons I wasn't as accurate as I wanted to, but then my senior season I thought I did a good job. And then kickoffs, I think that's my bread and butter. I think that's my best thing. Kickoffs, I showed my leg, did very well. And what was the last question? Sorry.
And then at a pro day, you met with multiple teams. How? What was the experience like meeting with teams that you might work for in the future?
It was a cool experience. I mean, you're meeting with special teams coaches, you're meeting with scouts and head coaches in some cases, and you grow up watching college football, NFL football, and to see these guys, interviewing you and interested and bringing you onto their team was such a humbling experience. So it was definitely awesome. I'm ready to know what team I'm going to know where I can try to help them to win. I'm just ready to get to a camp and hopefully, do my best.
And then at Georgia Tech, you graduated this year. What were some of the most memorable plays that you had there?
Yeah, well, the Georgia kick 2014, that was a big one, the 53-yard field goal. I think Florida State, I had 3 field goals and a 52-yarder or something like that. We beat Florida State. That was a huge game. And then the Tax Slayer Bowl against Kentucky, my last game of the season, had 4 field goals. That was a big, memorable game. And to finish a winning season and then winning the bowl game against Kentucky was awesome.
All right. Thank you. Good luck in the draft. And I'm Jack Hunter with WCAT.